Okay, so the Jujutsu Kaisen Update 1 is finally here inside of AnimeVanguards, bro. After being delayed again and again and again, bro, I cannot believe this word's finally out. So with this brand new update, we have a bunch of new units. So pretty much we're going to be rating all of these units on a tier list, and it's going to go all the way down from trash tier, which is kind of useless. You guys should not use those units, all the way up to meta must have, which you guys should use because they are insanely cracked. I'm not gonna lie, these new units are insane. Like, there are some crazy units, and obviously there are some mid units as well, but mostly they are pretty insane. With this update, we also got some insanely unique passive, which you guys must have already guessed, with the theme being Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. We might have some domain expansions as some units ability, which is crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
領域展開無料空所
But right, before we do start, if you haven't already and do enjoy the video, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. It helps me out a bunch and helps me release content for you guys. Also do join my Discord server from the description below to be part of the #1 squad as we're going for the leaderboards and hoping for these top 10. Also real quick, I'm going to be giving away 1 battle pass and 1 VIP game pass for free inside of my Discord server, so be sure to join that from the description below. This giveaway is going to last for a few days, so the requirements are like this video, comment on this video, subscribe and join the Discord server to enter this giveaway. And yeah, without any further ado, let's go and get started with today's video. Okay, awesome. Here is the tier list at #1. We do have meta unit must have, which is the best of the best units, which you guys need to use. Like, bro, just use them, they're crazy. And then at the bottom we have trash, which is like pretty much useless. Do not use these at all. We also have soon over here, which is for units that are not in game right now and will be coming later on. So starting us off, we have my boy Itachi. Now, just like most of the legendary units, he's nothing too special, and he's just like a decent starter unit. Like, if you guys start the game, he can carry you through story mode, and then you can later on hatch better units. So that's why I put him at good for now, because obviously there are going to be better units than him later on. But for now, we let him take the spot at #1 for good. Now after Itachi, bro, we have a crazy support. We got my boy Crocodile or Alligator over here. He is one of the best support units because bro slows down enemies like crazy, bro. Like, he's a crazy support and he is necessary for Paragon, and using him you can get to like a really high level, although they did rework Paragons right now, so I'm not quite sure. So for that, we put him at support top tier for now because bro, he is insane. And okay, next up we got my boy Tengen. Now Tengen is really good. Firstly, he is a light unit, which if you guys don't know what that is, in the new tournament game mode, light and dark are buffed. Now dark is buffed by like 150% and light is buffed by like 50%, which obviously isn't that good, but still Tengen himself is quite decent as well, and he can be pretty useful to support you in many game modes like Paragon, suppose, even tournaments. He's really good in the Rengoku raid. We're also going to be rating the new units based on how good they are in the new update, so in the new tournament game mode and pretty much everything new in the game. So that's why for Tengen, I'm going to put him at meta top tier for now, because he was really good before, but right now there are some crazy units later on. That's why we placed Tengen at meta for now. Next up, we got Agony or Pain. Now bro, Pain is crazy, man. Pretty much what he does is his attack knocks back enemies, and he is a fully AoE with his attack. So useful in so many situations, and he's overall really good. So that's why he'll go behind Alligator for now. I still do believe Alligator is better than him, because in my opinion, bro, slow matters way more than just like knockback. Next up, we have Blossom or Sakura over here, aka the trash, bro. As you guys know, I do not like Sakura. Even in the last tier of this video, bro, I was hating on her, which was for a really good reason, bro. She's absolutely useless, worthless. But anyways, you guys have to have her for the Rengoku raid. But most people right now do have Rengoku, and she is kind of old now. Like, it's been like 5 weeks since the update. She's not that important anymore. So for now, we place her behind Agony. Alright, next up we got Inamoki. Now, he is actually better than Pain in terms of the knockback. So pretty much he repulses enemy 5 studs on hit, which means he does knockback the same as Pain. But I believe he does do more knockback than Pain, which obviously means he is better than Pain as well. Then after that, we got Akaza. Now Akaza is kind of like Tengen. He's not really that good anymore because there are some crazy units in the game right now, and compared to them, Akaza isn't that good. So that's why we will place him behind Tengen for now. Then next up, we got the rare Naruto. Pretty much every single rare is gonna go in the trash category. So yeah, Naruto, my guy, sorry, but you have to go all the way down there, bro. Next up, we got Shinzi. He's just like a common epic unit, nothing too special about him. So we place him at bad for now as well, because he is better than Naruto in terms of damage, but obviously he's not like as good as like a legendary unit and not even close to a mythic unit. Next up we got my boy Sun Jinwoo, man. This guy has been holding tight to the meta unit must have, bro, and pretty much he has 3 passive. The first passive gives him a 0.1% damage buff for every takedown he does, so that goes up to 40%, which is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Then by upgrade 8 he gets another ability called Arise, which pretty much spawns people from the dead that he killed as allies. Pretty much spawns like 50 normal allies and 5 pretty strong jacked up allies. And this passive also buffs Egress, bro. This passive is crazy. It buffs Egress's damage and range by 10%, and you can keep doing this again and again. Also, he's a really good starter unit, and since he does buff Egress and Egress kind of relies on him, that's why he automatically goes to meta unit must have, and he is still really useful because he is dark type as well, which means in the new tournament bro's gonna be buffed by 150%. So yeah, he's insane, man. And then next up we got Vegeta now, bro. Vegeta is a crazy starter unit, bro. Firstly, he's like one of the best multi-hits in the game, and he has good damage. So multi-hit with good damage is an insane combo, I'm not gonna lie. He's also a really good starter unit, and he's gonna help you guys out so much. He also has a passive which gives him minus 20% SPA when only he's in his range. So for him being such a good multi-hit and him being one of the best, if not the best starter unit, bro, he's going in meta unit must have behind Sun Jinwoo, okay? I can't glaze him that much, but he's still crazy, man. Alright, next up we got Nobara. She was added in the new update as well, and I'm not gonna lie, I do not know what she does, but she still seems like a pretty decent unit. So for now, we place her above Itachi, and yeah, not that bad for a legendary unit. Next up we got Cha-In. Now Cha-In is a 5 placement unit, which is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure she's like the only 5 placement in the game. She also does 20% crit damage, plus 50% crit rate, and plus 15% when attacking bosses, bro. She's such a good boss killer, and if you pair her up with Deadeye, she's gonna be crazy. Like, I wouldn't really recommend you guys have to get her. Like, you guys can get her. She's quite useful in many situations, but she is not as good as like Tengen Vegeta or maybe even Sun Jinwoo. So that's why we place her right behind Akaza for now. Okay, then next up we got Inosuke now. He does do bleed equal to 10% of his damage. His damage is non-existent, bro. I would say he's the best bad unit for now. After that, we got my boy Rengoku. Now, bro, Rengoku is cracked, man. His burn is crazy. He's 100% a meta unit must have. He was added in the last update in Act 4 of the new raid. And firstly, these burn damage, he could do 30% of his damage. And he already has a high DPS, so that's a crazy burn. His damage also goes up to 5% for consecutive attacks on the same enemy, which makes him a pretty good boss killer plus a good burn unit, which is a pretty good combo. And that stacks up to 20%. That's why we will place him above Sun Jinwoo, bro. He's crazy. Next up, we got Mr. Volcano Head over here, bro. Look at this guy. He's bored with a volcano on his head, bro. What's wrong with this guy, bro? Anyways, Jogo is a really interesting unit in the new update. So firstly, he does burn. He has decent DPS. I think it goes up to like 10k, 11k, not the best, but he does have an ability which is his domain expansion, bro. Our first unit with domain expansion in this video. Pretty much this ability attacks everyone on the map, like a whole map scale ability, and this is, by the way, what I heard from someone else, so this may not be entirely right, but it attacks pretty much every single person on the whole map, and that is insane. Like, that is the craziest ability I've seen, and bro, he becomes crazy. His ability is Iron Coffin, and upon activation, damage gets a 50% boost when he is attacking burning enemies. So he's got to burn them once and then use the ability, and once he attacks them again, he's going to have a 50% damage buff. Since he is also a new unit and I do want to favor him a little bit, we will place him above Rengoku for now because of the ability, bro. The whole map ability is insane, man. After Jogo, we got Roku Dark or Goku Dark over here. Still, like most of the legendary units, he isn't really that good. He'll go behind Nobara. Then next up, we got the man, the myth, the legend, Alucard, bro. Alucard is crazy, man. What can I say? I got him in 70k gems. Shut your His damage goes up to, I believe, like 15k to 20k between that range. Then on top of that, he has a passive that gives him bleed. He could do 25% of his damage. He has another passive which makes enemies with bleed in his range become wounded, which takes 20% more damage. He also has an ability called Restrain level 0, and in that he spawns ghouls on the map, kinda like Sun Jinwoo. And while that's happening, his SPA decreases by 10%, and each time a ghoul dies, his damage goes up by 1%, all the way up to 35%. So that is why, bro, he's insane, and he is the original placeholder of being #1 meta unit must have. Next up, we got an actual decent epic for once, which is Kakashi. Now Kakashi, pretty much stuns enemies, and he isn't really that good compared to another unit that's going to be upcoming later on. And that is why I will place him at support at the back for now. Then after Kakashi, we got Bean over here. Now Bean is a legendary unit, but he does do bleed as well. That just makes him a pretty decent support, and he is better than Inosuke, so he won't just go in the good category. So I will place him above Kakashi because bleed can be so good in so many game modes like Paragon, story mode. And then next up we got one of the new upcoming units in the game, which is Mechamaru. So Mechamaru is right now the leaderboard reward for the top performing people. He is the leaderboard reward right now, and that is why we don't know how good he actually is, but I believe he is going to be pretty cracked because, bro, first leaderboard reward, obviously he has to be insane. So that's why he will go in the soon category for now. Then next up we got Sasuke right over here. So Sasuke is the stun unit I was talking about before. So he's the best stun unit in the game right now. So he pretty much stuns enemies every single hit he does, and that's why I will place him above Bean and Kakashi, because Kakashi is just like a cheap knockoff version of him, and Sasuke pretty much is like better than Kakashi in every single way. And then we got my boy Igris. So Igris, bro, he's insane, man. Firstly, he's immune to stuns, which right now pretty much every single game mode gets you stunned, bro. So he is so useful as a replacement, and even later on in the game because he becomes full AoE and he's crazy. He also has 3 passives, which first one is immune to stuns, second one he deals 25% more damage to bosses and has a minus 10% SPF. Also, as I said before, Sanjinwoo's ability Arise buffs his damage and range by 10%. Oh, 100% he goes behind Alucard. I mean Jogo, I'm sorry man, Igris is just cracked, and 100% get him, bro. Before even Alucard, before anything else, get Igris, man, he's insane. Then we got Killua over here, same as Kakashi, he also stuns, but as I said before, Sasuke is like way better than both of them, so I just place him behind Kakashi. He's pretty much the same as him and not too good. Then we got Gaara, nothing special about him, just place him at bad for now, behind Shinjiro over there. And then we got Haruka Rin. Now Haruka Rin, bro, she's insane, man. She's one of the best, if not the best support in the game, bro. She firstly buffs the damage of every single unit in the range by 3% up to 18%, which is insane, bro. Like 18% damage buff can be so useful in pretty much anything you guys do. And once you evolve her, she also buffs the range by 15%. I really do wish that was SPA because, bro, she would be cracked out of her mind if that was SPA. But still, range is quite decent as well, and that's why I will place her above Alligator for now. I do believe damage and range is better than Slow, but Alligator is still really good. But obviously Haruka Rin, bro, she's cracked. Moving on, bro, we got Sprint Wagon, bro. This is my guy, bro. The #1 farm unit in the game. I don't care about the other farm, bro. Sprint Wagon is 100% the best, bro. There's not really a lot to describe him. 3 placement. He gives you so much money, really cheap to place down as well. So that's why I will place him above Haruka Rin. Next up, we got Obito. Now, Obito, his burn equal to 30% of his damage. Now, his damage isn't like crazy, but it's like quite decent. Also, his burn stacks with Rengoku and possibly Jogo as well. So that's why people do say he's really good. And in my opinion, he's not that bad, okay? He's pretty decent. So I will place him in meta. I don't think he's a must-have, but I will place him above Chain because I do believe he is better than Chain because of the burn stacking, and he can be pretty overpowered. Alright, next up we got the new Battle Pass unit that replaced Haruka Rin, aka Julius. Now Julius is insane, man. He's a crazy Battle Pass unit. Like, bro, the Battle Pass units are crazy. Firstly, he has an ice attack which freezes enemies where they are, bro. That's a crazy ability. He also does 30,000 damage last upgrade from what I've seen, which is insane, man. Like, that's better than Igris, bro. Like, who are you, man? This guy's cracked in front of Sprint Wagon because that freeze is gonna be crazy. But 100% he is a meta unit must have, but we will place him at support for now because that support, that freeze is gonna be crazy, man. Next up we got Grimjo, just like a casual legendary unit, nothing too special. We place him behind Nobara. Next up we got Takaroda, bro, aka the nerd emoji, bro. This guy pops up everywhere, man. I swear, every single summon I see this guy's ugly face, man. Anyways, he's the last and the second farm unit in the game. Not too bad as a single placement. I will place him behind Sprint Wagon right over there. Next up we got Itadori right over here. Now Itadori isn't too special himself, but once you do evolve him, he becomes into Sukuna, bro. With the glorious King Sukuna, man. Currently Sukuna is sadly not in the game right now. He will come out later on. I believe he's gonna come out with like Mechamaru. I'll place him above Mechamaru for now because obviously Sukuna is gonna be crazy, man. He's gonna rival the best of the best units and he's gonna be insane. After that we got Kizaru, bro. This guy carried me through story, bro. He's insane, I'm not gonna lie. For me personally, I will place him above Nobara because despite how good Nobara might be, Kizaru is just better, bro. He's just him. And then after that we got the worst mythic unit in the game. Like, bro, never get this guy. He's low-key trash, bro. Like, bro, How can you be that bad at the game? Anyways, we place him behind Chain right over there. Next up, we got another new unit in the update, which is Choso right over here. Now, Choso is like a temporary yellow card, okay? He is a bleed unit, mainly bleed equal to 35% of his DPS. His damage goes up by 5% up to 50%. So he is just like a cheaper knockoff version of Alucard. And that is why I do believe he's quite decent. So I'll place him in front of Rengoku for now because I don't really have too much information on him, despite the fact that he does do bleed and he can be pretty useful. Next up, we got the Rey Sasuke. He goes behind Naruto, bro. And then we got Genos. Like most epics, he is kind of useful as well. And that's why we will place him at the back. Alright, next up, we got pretty much the best support in the game, man. We got Todo right over here, man. He's insane. So pretty much, he has an ability called Boogie Woogie. And once you pop that, he can swap location with pretty much anyone on the whole map. Now, I'm not quite sure if it's just like any unit in his range, or if it's the whole map, but I did hear it's the whole map, so that just makes him crazy, bro. And while grinding pretty much any game mode, like suppose tournaments, he's gonna be a must-have, bro. Like, he's gonna carry you in tournaments, and he's crazy. So that's why he will go #1 support for now, because, bro, that Boogie Woogie teleportation ability, bro, is insane, man. Then we got Rukia, nothing too special, just an average rare unit. There we go. And we got Piccolo at the top for the bad category. Then we got Sanji over there. Let's place him behind Rukia. And we got John, bro. For the John tech, we have to place him above Naruto, bro. We just have to, man. There we go. W John. Next up, we got Toji, bro. Like, this guy is the actual alpha of the game, bro. His damage goes up by 50%, but no buffs are active on this character. Like, bro, he's good enough himself. His aura is infinite, bro. Like, no one can compete with him. He's crazy. His range also goes up by 20%, and his attacks remove shields and ignore damage reduction. He's a really, really good shield breaker as well, and his damage goes up by 30% until an enemy is killed after removing shields. So I will place him behind Igris for now. I still believe Igris is better, but bro, he's insane, man. 100% meta must-have, and I just can't say much about him. He's a big cone AoE. He is a shield breaker, good DPS, and is overall a great unit. Then we got Vegeta, just place him in the trash as well, nothing too special. Then we got Gon, we will place him in front of Goku right over there. And lastly, bro, we got the honored one, bro. We got the person who got split in half, bro, like Gojo, bro. You are not him, bro. Anyways, we got my lord, my savior, Gojo over here, bro. I can't even describe how crazy he is, bro. Before talking about him, let's just place him at the top for meta unit, bro. He's 100% meta unit must have. Now, firstly, I'd like to say he does 2 million damage in Paragon with Monarch, bro. 2 million damage, and that is due to his passive limiters. Now, his passive makes him immune to status ailments, and his damage goes up by 2% each time an attack is received. Now, in the new Paragon rework, there is a new modifier called Quake, and pretty much if your units are close to each other, it stuns them. Now, if that stun keeps on going again and again, bro, you guys can already imagine Gojo is gonna get 2%, 2%, 2% like crazy, and he's gonna be the #1 unit in the game, bro. And apart from that, bro, he also has the passive buffing his damage by 20% and minus 10% SP. That's pretty good. But the best passive he has is gaining the ability, the domain expansion, Infinite Void, bro. This stops time, bro. Also, this does stop time and freezes the enemies, bro. So yeah, 100% the best unit in the game right now, and definitely get him, bro. He's insane. And with that, here is the new tier list for update 1, the Jujutsu Kaisen update. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Whether you guys do agree with me or disagree, just let me know down in the comments below so I can improve next time. And yeah, Gojo is just 100% the best unit. I'm really hype about Sukuna and Mekamaru, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, pretty W units. Anyways, that'll be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. In this one, we rated every single new unit in the new Jujutsu Kaisen update on a tier list and compared them with the old units we have already. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, this update is kind of crazy, man. Like, the delay might have been worth it. Like, the units are insane. And yeah, that was the tier list right there. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, the Battle Pass and VIP Game Pass giveaway in my Discord server down below, so be sure to join that. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.